Hello and welcome to Big Friendly Grub. I hope you are safe, I hope you are well, and I hope you are staying home. And yes, if you're a regular watcher of the channel, yes, the beard has gone. I got isolation bored and I shaved it off. I fancied something different, and it was just getting messy, so I just took the whole thing off, and now I'm just letting it grow back, hopefully neater. But I'm kind of getting used to it now. But yes, it looks a bit weird. I haven't had a clean shaven face for about 7 years before now. So if you're in a situation like me where you're living by yourself and you have no one else around and you're always having just to make stuff for yourself at the moment, you might have a bit of a hankering for desserts, but you don't want to go making big old desserts, like huge ones that then you have to then eat a whole thing and then just like worry about the fact that you're eating a whole dessert yourself. So today I want to show you how to make very simple, very quick cheesecake. It doesn't require much time at all. We're not looking for like massive cheesecakes. I'm going to be making them in a glass like this one. So yeah, I've got these glasses. I'm going to be making cheesecake. Got to be making cheesecake, mate. Don't know what's going on there. I'm going to be making cheesecake in this glass, and it's going to be super simple. It's going to be super quick, but it will still be very, very tasty. It's not going to take very long. It's only going to take about 30 minutes, including the time that you need it to set. So it's not going to be as long as complicated as it would for be like a baked cheesecake or even a no-bake cheesecake, which still needs a fair amount of whipping and stuff like that. We're just going to chuck everything into a bowl and make it, and it's still going to give us a tasty cheesecake. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now because I fancy cheesecake today, and this is a quick and easy way of doing that. So let's get started. I'm going to stop waving this around because I'll probably drop it. So as with any good cheesecake, we're going to need our base. How low can you go? For that, we are using, or I am using, chocolate digestives, but you can use pretty much any biscuit you want. You could use Lotus biscuits, or you could use plain digestives. Whatever you fancy using, you can use. I've got 150 grams worth of chocolate digestives here, and we're just going to need to break these up. You could do it in a food processor, or I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way by using a heavy, juicy rolling pin. And I'm just going to crush this up like so until it becomes fine, fine crumbs. There we go, those are all broken up into fine breadcrumbs, biscuit crumbs, whatever. Still bits of chunks of chocolate in there as well, which will be lovely. But into our biscuit, we're going to need to add some melted butter. I've got 50 grams worth of melted butter here, just melted in the microwave for 40 seconds on 10-second bursts. And I'm just going to mix that into our biscuit. There we go, that butter is mixed in with all the biscuit and it smells fantastic already. So this needs to go into our glasses now. So I've got one right here. I'm going to scoop about half of this into our glass, trying not to be too messy with it. I'm just going to try and push this down into the bottom as best as I can, trying not to, well, damage the glass. I'm going to use my wooden spoon because it's slightly longer and I can pack that down a bit better. It's not going to be down as densely as you would on a normal cheesecake, but to be honest, if you do it too dense, you might not be able to get your spoon through it. So there we go, I've got 2 cheesecake bases there in my glasses, so I'm going to put these to one side while we work on the actual cheese part of our cheesecake. So for the rest of our cheesecake, I'm going to use 200 grams of soft cream cheese here. There's just a normal pack of own brand cream cheese. Then I'm adding in 100 milliliters or 100 grams worth of sour cream. You could use double cream, but I'm preferring to use sour cream this time. And in these times of isolation, you make do with what you've got, and that is what I've got. Then I'm adding in 6 tablespoons worth of icing sugar and a good splash of homemade vanilla extract. And that is all we need. Now we just need to mix it together with a spoon. Be sure to taste your mixture as you go, because if it's too sharp, you can always add some more icing sugar. I think I am just going to add another tablespoon or 2 of icing sugar to that. There we go, that's all lovely and smooth. So I'm now going to get this divided into our glasses. It's going to be a bit messy, but we can tidy it up afterwards. There we go, I've got 2 cheesecakes in a glass that I've presented as best as I possibly can. It's a little messy, but it doesn't matter because they're just for me. So these are now ready to go into the fridge for about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes just to set up a little bit. It's not going to have the same consistency as you would expect from a regular cheesecake because we've not whipped up the cream cheese and everything else in it. But it is going to have all that cheesecakey flavour, and it's going to be super, super quick, and it's still going to be super, super tasty. So I'm going to get these into the fridge and we can give one a go in a little while. There we go, in no time at all, we have cheesecake, or what you could class as cheesecake. It's got all the makings of a cheesecake. It's got the cream cheese, it's got sour cream, or you could use double cream if you wanted to, icing sugar, all the stuff that makes up a cheesecake. You've got the biscuity base there, just digestives and butter. It's got all the elements there. It's just done a hell of a lot quicker than you would if you were to whip up all the cream cheese and double cream or sour cream or whatever you're using. It's just a way of getting your cheesecake fix really quickly and not having to worry about making a whole cheesecake if you want to just make 1 or 2 portions just for yourself or yourself and a loved one in this situation, or any situation really. Even when you go back to normality, you could give this a try. But I'm going to stop talking about it because I really want to try it. I want to see how it is. So I'm going to try and get some of that base down the bottom. Hopefully I haven't packed it in too much. Nope, that's about right. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, got some of the cheesecake mixture, got some of the biscuit. I'm going to give it a go. Oh yeah, that is a cheesecake. That is absolutely through and through cheesecakey flavour. Texture is a bit more gloopier than you would if you were to make it properly like a cheesecake, whip it all up, give it plenty of time to set. It's more yogurty in texture than actually, you know, a cheesecakey texture. But all the flavours are absolutely there. You've got the buttery biscuit base, you've got the lovely, smooth, creamy cream cheese topping of a cheesecake. It's all there. You've got the lovely vanilla flavour. You've even got lovely chunks of chocolate in there from digestive biscuit base. It's really good, and that absolutely scratches your cheesecake itch in no time at all. It took less than 30 minutes to put that all together and to let it set. So if you want a quick way of getting cheesecake in manageable portions, then this is the way to go. So that's a nice and quick one from me today. I hope you found it useful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want me to try and come up with other like quick and easy ways of doing desserts or anything really, let me know. I think this is quite a useful one to have in this situation, especially under lockdown at the moment. So I'm going to go off and finish this. As I said before, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give the video a like. If you're finding what I'm doing on the channel useful, subscribe, and otherwise I will see you next time on Big Friendly Grub, when maybe I'll have a bit more of a beard again, but we'll see. Take care, bye.